They don't waste no time. What's going on, people? How you doing? Welcome. Good evening to everyone joining me live. We actually have a I Love Action Jackson Instagram page joining us. Whoever started that I Love Action Jackson, well done. Jeremy Productions, how you doing from YouTube? Anybody else that's watching, if you're linking in from Facebook right into YouTube, welcome as well. Everybody welcome. I've got like 3 different screens going on here, but it's amazing. We go into tonight's topic about how to deal with depression, part 2. It is so amazing. Yesterday was live. I mean, everybody was just really loving the topic yesterday, and I'm so grateful that you guys tuned in and you were able to share some of your thoughts. Really grateful. Really grateful. So tonight we're going to continue, but what I want to do tonight is I'm solution orientated, and I want to bring more solution to the table for you guys. I'm going to go over what we spoke about yesterday, and we're going to go a bit deeper into depression. Well, we won't. We're not going to go deep into depression. We're going to go deep into the solution for depression, because no one wants to go too deep into depression, because depression it steals life, it steals joy, it steals everything that you deserve. You deserve to be happy. That's it, period. You deserve to be happy. And I think the second someone said depression is just a horrible thing to go through. Yes, but there's a quote that says what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And it's all based on how you look at it. It's how you look at this whole situation. Each and every one of you, I want you to understand, and I'm going to backtrack to my very first Instagram live where I spoke about everything on the planet has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. And because everything has a purpose and serves a purpose, including you got to understand that whatever you're going through, you can come out of it, but it just depends on how you see everything. It's how you see life. It's how you see the challenges, okay? But it always starts with the littlest of things. So tonight, I'm going to teach you how to avoid going into the realm, because there's a spectrum to depression. There is a spectrum. No one wakes up in the morning and turns depressed. No, it always starts from somewhere. And big shout out to everybody that came on yesterday. Elsa, thank you so much for coming up yesterday. And Luke as well for sharing some of your stories. Today, we're going to be short, sharp, and straight to the point in terms of solutions and how. If I had a pound for every time someone said that to me, I'd be a millionaire. No, it's the truth, but it's different for the person who's in it. Okay, it's different to the person that's in it. What I'm going to ask you to do, we're not here to theorize. I'm not here to share theory. I'm here to share practice. And if you're really hungry and determined about getting out of depression, act on some of these things. Too many of us, we talk about theory, but we don't act on the theory. What's the point? What's the point learning something if you're not going to apply it? If I tell you that gratitude works, well, by it, just try gratitude. Try using gratitude. If I tell you that physical exercise works, try it. Don't tell me, oh, I don't feel like doing it. It's not about feeling. It's about the principle. If we live off feelings, we'll never do anything. But we need to live by principle. Principle is what helps us to move forward. So first key thing, everything on this planet serves a purpose. You serve a purpose. You have a purpose. And let me tell you what gratitude does. And yesterday, Luke shared the fact that gratitude is how he overcame his depression. He was able to walk in gratitude, and that gratitude affected everything that he did. It kind of made him feel that, whatever I did, If I looked from a grateful point of view, it changes your energy. Before I go into this, let's first of all talk about how depression starts, okay? And we've got some few new people on the live streaming today. Welcome to each and every one of you. If you are online today and you have a story about how you've overcome depression, or you have some cool practical way you've been able to tackle depression, I would love to hear from you, okay? I've got Sylvia. Sylvia, would you like to come on live, to come and share some of your tips on how you use gratitude to overcome depression? Okay, very quickly, I think today I'm just going to concentrate solely on gratitude as a way of dealing with depression, okay? Now, One Girl Din says, it can be from a dramatic event you have gone through. So you go through a dramatic event, it jolts your whole system. That event actually cause a traumatic experience to the brain. It jolts the brain. What happens in that moment is, it's like, for instance, if you hate dogs and a dog chased you down the street, every time my wife's laughing because she doesn't like dogs. Do you like dogs?
Yes, I like.
You like dogs. She doesn't like cats. You like cats? She doesn't like cats. She hates cats. Okay. Now, depending on the kind of experience you had, you recollect these things. You recollect. Your brain never forgets, okay? Especially if something is very, very traumatic. Now, the only way to override the previous experience is to replay a new experience. Does that make sense? You have to consciously visualize a new experience. Most people don't understand the power of their mind. Most people don't understand their mind. That's why I always say to people, don't moan, don't complain, because every time you moan, your brain interpret that as something. Your brain is always saying, what does this mean? Everything is about meaning. What meaning do you attach to an event? The meaning you attach to an event will determine the emotions that you have about that event. The meaning you attach to an event will determine the emotion you have about that event. Give you an example. Someone says something about you, a friend, you have an argument. And in your head, guess what you say? Oh, she hates me. They hate me. Everybody hates me. We have a way of exaggerating minute little situations. Okay. The brain is a creative tool. If you give a brain a tree, it will give you a forest. It's designed to do that. The brain is designed to multiply every thought you plant in it. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, your brain will give you double, quadruple of what you plant in your brain. That's why you must always walk in gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is being grateful for the things that you have in your life. Being grateful for the littlest of things. Like this morning, I went for my run, and here's me all sprinting down the road, sprinting around the corner, up the hill, then down the hill, pull-ups. And as I was walking back, I saw a man who was in crutches. The guy was in crutches, and I stopped to kind of say hello to him, to kind of give him a word of knowledge from the Lord. And he was like, you know what, brother, thank you so much. I said, one day you're going to be able to walk. He's like, nah. They told me that my knee cannot function anymore because my bones are wearing out, so I can't put too much weight on it. And I looked at him and I thought, you know what, isn't it a bit sad that I'm able to run around and he can't? He can just about walk. See, for a lot of us, there are simple things that you have in your life that you're taking for granted. If you start walking in gratitude, and here's how you walk in gratitude, begin to list the things that you're grateful for. And I don't care how silly they are. Gratitude has a way of bringing you out of frustration. Watch this quote, and somebody write this up for me. Gratitude determines altitude. Gratitude determines altitude. Altitude is how high you go. Okay. Gratitude determines altitude. So here's the exercise we're going to do right now. Everyone that's online right now, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I want you all to start writing one by one the things and the people and the places that you're grateful for. Things, people and places that you're grateful for. Things, people, and places that you're grateful for. Thank you, Lord. Watch what happens. As you write down what you're grateful for, your brain has no choice but to release the same chemical you feel whenever you're with that thing or that person or in that place. Depression is being in that space of darkness. You recreate the chemical, and it's as if you were gone back there again. I'll give you an example. I wish I could show you my phone. I've got a picture of my wife on my phone. And randomly throughout the day, when I just click it, I see her picture. And just merely seeing that picture alone creates a whole wealth of joy in me. And I just smile. I might be having a bad moment. No, I don't have a bad moment, but just have a moment. But as soon as I see that picture, boom, emotion floods my mind. There is something in your brain called the mirror neuron. The mirror neuron replicates what it sees consistently. If the mirror neuron, watch this, if I smile, your brain says, what's that? A handsome man smiling, right? That's what your brain, a good-looking man, a Denzel lookalike, okay? A Denzel lookalike, okay? And so your brain says, what's that? It's a smile. The brain then goes into its file. What is a smile? A smile is a representation of a great emotion. Okay. So then the brain then tells you that. And what your brain does is it releases the exact same chemical that's released in me, in you. You can read people's minds. You could just look at them and you start to notice how they're. So I want everybody right now, I don't just want you to watch, please. Begin to list the things that you are really grateful for. Okay. Start to really list. Start to list. What are the things that you are grateful for? Yeah. Start to list them. My mom, my dad, this country. I'm grateful for this country. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm living in a country that protects me. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm grateful for. Now, if you say I'm grateful for my family, I want you to list, mom, because, dad, because, sister, because, I'm grateful for my dog, because the second you say, I'm grateful for this because, your brain then says, wow, let me give you more of that emotion. Okay. What you don't understand is this. People who are in depression, they did a research and they took a group of people who were in a space of depression and they locked them in a room for 30 days. And for 30 days, nonstop, they played positive music and they showed comedy consistently for 30 days straight. By the end of the 30 days, these people came out of depression just like that. Just like that. Why? They flooded the brain with positive mental pictures. Positive mental pictures. PMP. When you flood your brain with positive mental pictures, especially when you see me online and whenever I'm doing what I'm doing, I bring joy to you. I know I bring joy to you because I'm very, very, very intentional with what I do online because I know that people are watching. Someone said, I'm grateful for my dog because she comforts me when I'm upset. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So powerful. The mind is so important. Angel Din says, my mind is focused. My heart is ready. You are right. Someone says, I'm grateful for having a supportive family who have provided me so much, like 6 horses. Hold on, wait, you've got 6 horses. Are you serious? They're always taking me around the country and I can't thank them enough for it. Wow, you've got 6 horses. Boy, I need to holler at you and maybe come teach me how to ride horses. Okay. So important. Can I help my own? Also, people talk about, I'm grateful for school. I'm grateful for, my lungs. I'm grateful for my heart. I'm grateful for my mind. I'm grateful for my body. So many different things. If you would like to come on live and actually say what you're grateful about, put in a request right now and we'll bring you guys on. Darling, what are you grateful for? She's grateful for me. I feel like right now. She's grateful for me. What? I feel like a bad boy right now. She's grateful for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bad boy. Yeah. And I'm grateful for my wife as well. I'm grateful for you helping me when you came into my school. Thank you so much, Kat, for that one. So, guys, tonight, if all we do for the next 30 days is to really decide not to moan, okay? The 24-hour no moaning challenge. Yeah? If you go for 24 hours, you're not negative, you are purposely positive, your brain starts to just fill up with so much, fill up with so much. It's so important, okay? So important. And I think that when you do that, it allows your brain and your body, like, listen to this music for a second. The vibe, positive vibe, makes you feel amazing. Yeah, music, honestly. So real quickly, we're gonna go into some questions now, and we're talking about depression part 2, and what's gonna kick out depression. What's gonna kick out depression is gratitude. What's the song called? Basically, it's called Chill Pop Essential Spring 2018. Chill Pop Essential Spring 2018. Okay. Chill pop music is very powerful. Angel Jim says, "I'm grateful for everything in my life. I know not a lot of people are lucky enough to have many things that I have that I take for granted." Exactly. We take a lot of things for granted. You might not have a job. You might be complaining about the fact that I don't have a job. The fact that you're complaining is a miracle, because at least you got lungs to complain. Yeah. So it's a story I heard of the guy who's standing at the balcony saying, the guy who's got, look at him, he's got a car and he's driving around, and then you see the guy with no legs that can't drive a car. So everything is all about perspective. Everything is about perspective, how you see life. I want you guys to begin to see life from a different point of view. When you start to see life from a point of view, you embrace something different. Now, there is something called in your brain creates structures in your brain. The reason why annoying people are always annoying is because they have linked up to that emotion a sense of feeling good when they make people laugh. Now, to them, they're making people laugh, but to you, they're annoying. Here's the other thing about life. If you get offended very easily, it can affect the way you see life. Taking offense too quickly can affect you. Negative energy, if you think positively, that guy with one leg can drive. Yes, it's so possible. Anybody with disability, they can definitely pull through whatever it is that they're doing. So we've got 3 requests to come on live. So I'm gonna answer the requests now for people to come on and actually share some of the things that they find grateful. There we go. One of the things I'm very much grateful for is technology, because it allows me to do this. I mean, so far there's hundreds of different people watching this that will watch this later on, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do that. Now, most people, and it's weird because depression is so funny, because what it does, it actually feels on some level weirdly good. Because whenever you are feeling that emotion, what it does is it because a lot of us, we seek to be loved. We want to be loved. And the only way we can be loved is if people give us attention. And when people give you attention, you feel good about yourself. But the dangerous thing is this: whenever you use the wrong thing to gain attention, you get addicted to that thing. So someone decides to self-harm. The second they self-harm, everybody's rushing them. Oh, you're right. Their brain says, oh, I get attention for self-harming, so I'm going to keep self-harming. Most people don't understand that that's what happens in the brain. Every time you express joy, every time you self-harm and no one pays attention to you, guess what happens? Your brain then links up that, well, let's stop this. So I know it's counterintuitive. Have you ever suffered or know someone who suffers from depression? Yes. Hundreds of different people that I work with on a day-to-day basis. And trust me, it's not easy to handle it, but it's possible. Each individual can actually overcome their depression. Who else we're going to bring on live right now uh, to share with us the things that they are grateful for? Um, Someone said self-harming can be addictive. Yes, it can be addictive. It can be addictive, very much so, because what it does is it makes you feel that, oh, whenever you do it, the brain automatically links up attention. So let me share with you what the brain does. As human beings, we have six human needs. Okay. One of the human needs is significance. We all have a need to feel significant. And whenever you feel significant, you feel a sense of accomplishment. Okay. Now, if you don't feel significant, you go into a little shell and you define yourself as, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, which is a dangerous thing to do. Now, because we're born by love to be loved, each individual wants to feel that significance. Now, whenever you talk about your problem, you notice that some people talk about the problem, but they don't deal with their problem, but they like talking about the problem because every time they talk about the problem, they get attention. Okay. That's very, very, very interesting. For me, I get significance out of helping people. So I get addicted to helping people. That's the first need, significance. The second need that we have is a need for variety in our lives. We all need to have fun. We all need to have, that moment in our lives where things just feel so good. Okay. When things get too boring, you want the opposite. That's why social media is so powerful because it brings people's minds into a space of variety. So everyone that's watching right now, your brain's going through so many different connections right now because you're fulfilling that need for variety. Now, if any particular behavior meets any one of these needs, okay, from a scale of 1 to 10, you're going to get addicted to that thing. So say, for instance, every time it's like a baby. Have you noticed this with a baby? Whenever a baby falls down and no one's in the room, it doesn't really cry. Okay. It just gets up and goes about its business. But if a baby gets up, falls down, and then someone's in the room, the baby looks up, sees an adult, like, yeah, yeah. What the baby's saying is this: oh, please come and carry me. Now, what that baby then links up in his brain is every time I fall and I cry, I get attention. That's why you should never ever give a baby attention when it cries, because it can link up to tears, meaning attention. It's the psychology is deep. Is deep. Someone says it's crazy what some people will do to feel loved, faster and climb the ladder of life, push people down, kill others, push their loved ones away for greed and money. It's horrible, and it leaves. It's so horrible. All for significance. All for significance. So the quickest way out of some of the issues and the challenges that we're facing is pretty much gratitude. Gratitude is the key. I'm going to go. We've got a couple of minutes left now, and I want to take some questions from anybody that's online who would like to ask some questions, or would like to take some questions from you guys with regards to anything that we spoke about so far. So far today, what are some of the questions that you've got? Some people want to come on live. If you want to come on live, just give me a thumbs up. Say, yes, I would like to come on live to share some of your thoughts about gratitude. Whenever you operate in gratitude, it really, when's the meetup? Some people are asking for a meetup. Who would like to have a meetup actually in central London? You never know. At some point in time, we can make this happen. I'm going to share with you a piece of music that's actually helps with the mind. It's very, very powerful music. If you type in binary sound, these sounds, someone says Action Jackson do a meetup. So to finish off, what I want us to do is to really do a meditation exercise, actually. And it's a very powerful exercise. I just want you for a moment to really zone in on the fact that your life is a blessing. So first thing I need you to do is just to concentrate on your breath. Just breathing in and out. When you breathe in and out, what it does is it balances the thinking. Yes, it's the whale sounds. Yes. These sounds designed to release serotonin in the brain, dopamine in the brain, endorphins. Very powerful. And as you're thinking about breathing, I want you to think about the people in your life that you're grateful for. I want you to think about your life. I want you to think about the fact that you're alive watching this, because as we speak, some people are in a hospital bed. I want you to think about the joy that you have on a day to day basis, because most people don't have the same joy. You might not have everything that you want, but you've got everything that you need. Joy is simply from within. God has put inside each and every one of us the capacity to be joyful. Someone said, "What is happiness? I've never felt it." Happiness is a decision to see the beauty in life. It might rain and someone says, "Oh, it's raining." And somebody else says, "Oh, wow, the ducks are having a good day today." Some people might have low feelings, but guess what you do? Whenever you have those negative feelings, give thanks for the feeling, say thank you for the feelings, and then direct your mind to what you want to feel. And the reason why most people don't feel happiness, silly brown hair, what's going on? Yes, she got some well music. The reason why most people don't feel happiness is because expectations. You see your life in a particular way, who you are and who you think you should be. There's a tension between that. It's called the anxiety gap between who you are, who you think you're supposed to be. And that gap messes with the brain. For some of you on here, you've got exams coming up. Instead of moaning about the challenge, start tackling challenge one at a time. And stop saying it's not easy. I know it's not easy. It's part of the challenge. That as you rise to the challenge, you can overcome the challenge. We are more than capable of tackling the challenges of our lives. But the only way we can tackle the challenge is if we take it one step at a time. Someone said, I try to be honest with myself and I get knocked down. That's cool, but at least you're true to yourself. At least you're true to who you are. Let me tell you the quickest way to frustrate your life. The quickest way to frustrate your life is to try and impress everybody around you. Whenever you're trying to impress people around you, it messes with your head because it's putting unnecessary expectation on you. Whenever you have an unnecessary expectation, that messes with you. So right now, as you're watching, and some of you are keyed in, and I'm so grateful. And now speak into your life that your mind will begin to take a different shape. Everything that you've been going through thus far is going to make sense. You're going to begin to find solution to that problem. I'm speaking into your life right now, and you might not understand what I'm saying, but your subconscious mind can hear me. You are a winner, you're a champion. You weren't born like this. In the beginning, it was not so. You don't have to live up to anybody else's expectation. The only expectation that you need to live up to is the expectation of the one that created you. And I don't mean your parents, I mean God. That's the only person I aim to impress. And so I don't believe in God, but God believes in you. Look at the majestic makeup of who you are. Seek to not impress anybody. Seek to not impress anyone or anything. Seek to find joy for yourself by not tying any expectation to yourself. I decree into your life right now that from this day forth, you will find happiness. Just like Elsa found happiness and Luke found happiness, you're going to find happiness. And I'm going to bring you on live, and you're going to share how you overcame depression because of these live feeds. I speak into your life right now that any force that's trying to hinder your growth, you're going to overcome it. Each and every one of you watching right now, you are powerful people. And I'm so grateful for what you've been able to achieve thus far. People talk about, oh, I keep falling. Well, the person that keeps falling, the first time you jump on a horse to ride that horse, were you successful at it? They say that if you fall off a horse, quickly get back on, because if you don't get back on, you're going to be fearful for a long time. If you fall, jump back on. I'll also give you a quick advice. Reduce the amount of time you spend on social media. Although it's a very powerful tool, it's a great slave or a very bad master. Most of us have used social media as a vice, and we've become so addicted to it. You overestimate other people's achievements, which causes anxiety and depression in you. You watch what people are doing and you feel inadequate. For some of the girls who are watching right now, you look at other girls' pictures, oh, she's so pretty. No, that's not who she is. It's called filters. She took that picture in the perfect lighting. Stop comparing your life to other people's lives. Each and every one of you right now, I need you to take your life seriously. Someone says social media is becoming everybody's life support machine. Yes, it has. So for each and every one of you right now, I pray over your life. From now on, I pray over your family, that joy will fill your family, joy will fill your heart. I pray that no matter what you're going through, you're going to pull through. I pray that you will find joy and gratitude in life. I pray that God will give you strength. I pray that whatever you're searching for, you will find. Thank you, Father, for this time. Thank you for each individual. I pray that when they sleep tonight, they're going to sleep soundly. I pray that whatever is tormenting their heart and bothering their mind, they're going to find. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We've been talking about gratitude and how gratitude can actually influence. Someone said the music is very relaxing. Yes, it is very relaxing. For anybody that's stressed out, I dare you to try and play this. It's called Happiness Frequency. Happiness Frequency. So tonight, I'm not guesting tonight. No. We're probably going to guest tomorrow. I just wanted us to go deep on some of the stuff that we spoke about yesterday. Many people found the music very therapeutic, yes. It is very powerful. I use it every single day. Whenever I'm reading, it helps me to focus. If all you take away from here today is downloading the music, or just go on YouTube and type in happiness frequency, It really does help. To all the people that take their family for granted, they bless you, and you should feel happy around them because they will not be around forever. That is very true. It's so key. Okay, so key. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. So we got Rosemary on the line that's actually sharing some science behind music that says 528 hertz is a great frequency for the brain. Yeah, so these pieces of music have been put together and they've measured the frequency because this is why you like listening to depressing music when you're sad. Your brain is operating on a very low frequency. A low depressing music resonates with your mind frequency, and that's why you're hooked on listening to that depressing album. But if you listen to music that's higher than your frequency, it's going to bring your brain higher into a higher frequency. So it's all about listening to happy music. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. You've been amazing. Before you go to bed, make a list of maybe 5 things that you're grateful for, and try and play this music online. Okay. Oh my Lord, thank you so much. Brown Hill says, my life is blessed every day at 10:30. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you so much for taking it seriously. You guys are amazing. And have a great evening. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, with myself, Action Jackson. God bless you, each and everyone. Take care. We're still live on YouTube. YouTube, how you doing? Thank you to everyone that's joining me on YouTube. You guys are amazing. Real quickly, for everyone that's still on, where are you watching from? Just really type up where you're watching from. Don't be shy. You can put comments in the side. Where you're watching from. I'd like to know. We had Angel on the line, Domirat on the line. Domirat is watching from Jordan. Wow, that's amazing. Jeez, that's a long place to be watching from. How you doing? How did you come across the live feed? I would like to find out, how did you come across the feed? Angel's watching from Dagenham. My wife's favorite place. My wife loves Dagenham. She loves Masobe. Demirat searched. He searched it out. Okay, Demirat, well done. I mean, yeah, subscribe to the channel so that every time I come on, Demirat, I'm able to help you out with anything. Guys, thank you so much. This music is making me feel very relaxed, and that's the mode we should be at this time of day. No hype. Keep it up, loving the streams. Thank you so much. This is the beginning of mighty things. One day we shall all gather in a room and share great knowledge about how to take our lives to another level. YouTube, I love you. Thank you so much. For those of you watching via Facebook, thank you so much. God bless you. Remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started in order to be great. For some of you who are interested in reading my books, go and visit the website shutupandtakeaction.com. Shutupandtakeaction.com. You can get the book there. You can also even get a t-shirt there. If you get the book from our website, it can be signed, so signed copy for each and every one. So you feel free to do that. We just ordered a new batch, a whole batch for those who want to get the book. Shut Up and Take Action is the name of the book. Take care. God bless you. Bye.